Hello students, I welcome you all in the virtual classroom. Let's facilitate learning. Today we are going to discuss detailed information of chapter number 3.3 note making from our third section of writing skills with an example. This is the second video. In the earlier video, that is in part 1, we have discussed about icebreakers activities. I have provided the link of this video in the description box. Now, what is note making? Note making is an activity where one understands all the information from a source and writes it in a way that is easy to remember. This means annotating the notes, putting things into one's own words, or summarizing them and highlighting the key points. Note making is an active and focused writing skill. Here, concrete connection between all relevant concepts and words are drawn to infuse or connect all thoughts together by a method of using notes, creating notes with the help of points, tree diagram or a table, etc. Note making is a way of recording important details from a source. This source can be any book, article, or a passage. In note making, the writer records the essence of the information. It helps to understand the main information. Note making saves a lot of time. One can get a glimpse of a lot of information from a short note. A note making involves the selection, analysis, summarization, and organization of information. Do we have this compulsory question in exam? Yes, pretty sure. Note making is asked in question number 2, sub question number B for 3 marks. We have a particular marking scheme for the question point wise. First point covering essential points for 2 marks, and next second point presentation for 1 mark. So overall we have this question for 3 marks. There are certain things which student must remember while attempting this question. Let's discuss the procedure of note making. First, read the given passage carefully. Second, underline the important points. It helps to make headings and subheadings. Third, make a rough note first to get an idea. Next, organize the points in logical order or sequence for the final note. Fifth, use the appropriate note-making format. Sixth, do not change the idea or the message of the passage. Now, there are certain things which one must remember while preparing note-making. First, avoid using long sentences as heading or title or subpoints. Next, never lose the main idea of the passage. Next, ignore information which is less important. Be brief, clear, and specific. Show logical sequence. Do not include your own views or understandings. You have heard the term note taking and note making. Both the skills are totally different from one another. Note taking is a passive process which is undertaken during lectures, while note making is a more active and focused writing skill. Now let's discuss similarities between note taking and note making. Both provide the students with material for easy reference, preparation, and study during an examination. Both aid the students in remembering facts easier as it utilizes both reading and listening senses. Both have the same purpose, that is for the students to excel in their studies. Both help the students to concentrate better and effectively. Let's see the styles of note making. Note making is done in various formats such as note making with points and subpoints, making a table, drawing a tree diagram, charts such as pie charts, bar charts or flow charts, etc. Line graphs, pictograms, maps and plans also. Now, let's try to understand note making with the help of an example. We are going to see an example of note making with points and sub points. Question number 2 B. Note making. Read the following extract and complete the notes given below. And the passage is given as asthma is the hypersensitivity of the body to certain irritants, means allergen present in the atmosphere. There are two types of asthma, spasmodic and chronic. The first entails sudden attack after a short time. Chronic asthma, on the other hand, is less dramatic and entails a constant difficulty in breathing. Efforts at breathing became more labored when the patient has to exert himself, like in strenuous physical labor or merely climbing up the stairs. Chronic asthma is often confused with bronchitis, and although the symptoms may appear to be similar, a patient of bronchitis never recovers fully. On the other hand, the condition of an asthma patient can be very bad on a particular day and quite normal on other day. Even though the pathology of asthma and bronchitis is parallel, the element of asthma is sporadic, whereas bronchitis is a terminal illness with severe stamps. Common symptoms of asthma are tightness in the chest, a feeling of suffocation, cold, watery eyes, sweating, blurred vision, insomnia, and susceptibility to fatigue. Asthma usually follows a history of wheezing and coughing. Now, the example is before you in the form of slide. We have given the title for our note making as asthma, and this is an example of note making with points and subpoints. So, the note making is divided into three main points. First one is definition of asthma. Asthma is the hypersensitivity of the body to certain irritants, means allergen present in the atmosphere. Second main point, types of asthma. A. Spasmodic asthma. In it entails a sudden attack and severe breathing difficulty. Next type, chronic asthma. Constant breathing difficulty, sporadic, that is periodic, can get bad on some days, no severe spasms, often confused with bronchitis. Next, third main point, common symptoms of asthma. A. Tightness in chest. B. feeling of suffocation, C, cold watery eyes, D, sweating, E, blurred vision, F, insomnia, G, susceptibility to fatigue, H, usually follows a history of wheezing and coughing. So thus today we have discussed note making in quite detail. Now we will meet in the next information with new things, new concepts. Till then, do take good care of yourself. Thank you.